Hi, I'm Michelle Johnson. Welcome to Quiltinator.com. I'd like to discuss today the ergonomics of sewing. What is ergonomics? Well, it is the applied science of equipment design. So it's to help us avoid repetitive stress injuries, neck problems, lower back problems, carpal tunnel. So the first thing is your chair. I chose not to have an adjustable chair. What you don't want is a chair that has arms. So if it's got wheels, whatever works for you, just as long as it's got good lumbar support. And I chose this little Christmas gift a few years back as my lumbar support, and I even use it every once in a while. What you need to do is your feet need to be able to be flat on the floor. They need to be at a 90-degree angle, or they need to be able to be up to 110 degrees. So you can even have both, like one on a rest is a good, if you're going to be sewing for a long time. And you want to position yourself directly in front of the needle. So if you have a leg in the way, or you have something that's blocking you or making you turn to the side, that is not going to work for you. You're going to cause yourself injuries. So you want to be directly in front of your needle. The second thing is your table. You can have adjustable tables as well, and you can find those at your box stores, a lot of places. Target, Walmart, Sam's. I happened to get this table at a garage sale for $25 a few years back, and it's been great. And I have another leaf that goes in there. This with 2 leaves fits just fine for me, and normally I have a tablecloth on it. To be able to sew without a lot of injuries, you want your elbows to be pulled in, and you want your hands to be able just to push forward. You don't want going up, you don't want them going down. You'd like to go as far forward as possible. And this table, the actual height of this table here, works really well for me, because you don't want to be hunched over. You'll give yourself migraines if you're having to just lean over and cock your head all the time. So you want your elbows in, arms straight ahead. You want your hands not bent. You want them flat, and you want them flat with the needle plate. You want your hands to be gliding along here. So if you can imagine that the needle plate this is my sewing machine, this is the needle plate. This is the right height for me to be able to ease my fabric through. So what I need to do is figure out how much I need to drop. So for me, it's really easy. I don't have to do a lot of crazy measuring, because all I have to do is figure out, if I cut my table down to the needle plate, well, how high is that? So I just take it, it's 3.5 inches. So my 3.5 inches, I went and got some foam plastic insulation, and I'm just going to cut it to measure the table. We measured it, it's 44 across, about 70 long. So the home store had this foam plastic insulation, and we got a 2-inch sheet, and we got a 1.5-inch sheet. And so we're going to duct tape those together, or glue them together, I'm not sure just yet, and we're going to lay them out, and it will make this whole area flush. My throat plate will be completely flush, so that way I will have basically a tabletop to be able to put the quilt on, and it will be able to glide smoothly. So I'll be back here in just a little bit after we cut off the legs and level everything off, and I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm Michelle with Quiltinator.com.